Use the menu below to start and pause the video. You can adjust the sound using the slider. The transcript for this video is available on Blackboard. After viewing this video, you will be able to describe the purpose of Pinterest, navigate the basic functionality of the site, and reflect on current research and applications of the media tool for educational purposes. Pinterest is a self-proclaimed visual discovery tool that operates much like a physical corkboard. Like the name says, it revolves around people's interests, allowing users to bookmark anything that can be captured on a screen, from websites to specific images, through the action of pinning. Users can then organize their content on themed boards according to their preferences. Some of the most popular content categories on the site are do-it-yourself crafts, recipes, and women's fashion. The usability of Pinterest is a lesson in contrasting simplicity and complexity. Previously unschooled in the world of Pinterest, I found certain features easy to access while other simple tasks took longer than expected. The account setup is quick, painless, and delivers you directly to your home feed. From this screen, you roll your mouse over an image and click to pin it, share it, like it, or follow a link back to the original source. When you pin an item, you are able to change the description that appears here. You can also look for specific content using the search bar or use the drop-down menu of popular categories. Clicking on your name in the upper right-hand corner takes you to your profile. Here you can find your content organized by boards, your individual pins, users whom you are following, or those that are following you. When looking at followers or those you are following, the content can be accessed at 3 levels: an overarching interest, the profile level, or by individual boards. One feature which caught me by surprise was the effect of starting my account by linking through Facebook. Pinterest will automatically add everyone from your Facebook account and their boards to your profile. You then have to unfollow any pinners or boards in which you are not interested. The ability to follow boards without following an entire person's account is a helpful feature in keeping content in your home feed relevant. While the effect of the automatic population was initially frustrating, it did make it easy for my friends and family to quickly follow my account. Pinterest will also recommend both people and content in all areas. It does not highlight these ads, but simply blends them into your other content. There are many other features that allow users to reorganize content, but they can only be accessed at the board level. Users are unable to reorganize the boards within the screen. They appear in order of creation in your profile and according to the order that you followed them in your collection of others' boards. Lastly, there is the ability to download an add-in called the Pin It button for your browser to allow rapid content curation while browsing the internet in general. Websites can embed a similar feature to encourage visitors to curate their content. Additional features and affordances are available in the mobile application version of this social media. It was quite clear from a survey of the research that libraries are investigating and in many cases embracing Pinterest. Baggett and Gibbs found evidence that using Pinterest increases discovery of digital collections. An unintentional discovery in their research was that the time of day you pin impacts the return by 600%, with the times for pinning for highest visibility occurring between 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. and 8 p.m. and 1 a.m. In his study on the use of Pinterest in an anthropology course, Pierce found the tool provided opportunities for critical thinking and expanding learning beyond the classroom by connecting students' learning with their other social domains. In a very interesting critique of the common perceptions of Pinterest, Chikubi investigates what she calls the ritualized marginalizing of online spaces and digital practices of women. This article calls into question the process and attitudes for how we measure and qualify what is or isn't effective technology usage based on assumptions and attitudes related to gender inequalities. The research specific to Pinterest is still limited in quantity and scope, primarily demonstrating applications in library and university settings. As seen in Baggett and Gibbs, using Pinterest can increase discovery of content. Their use of the tool focused on digital library collections, but many other libraries are using the tool to increase public access of their resources. The presence of numerous universities reflects the ability for high school students to conduct college admissions research. Princeton University has even created a separate Pinterest presence specifically for career services offices. My roommate, an artist, uses it to discover primary source images for artwork she is painting. The use of Pinterest for research is limited only by the content that has been pinned and the focus of the user. Teachers or instructional designers could create boards to specify content for a classroom, a particular topic, or project. By assigning students to create a board for a course, a topic, or a project, their content can be shared and accessed by both the teacher and other students. Implement an assignment in which students have to curate content, similar to the assignment we have in our own class using Scoop.it. The ability to create shared boards means that the tool can also be used by a group or entire class to pin simultaneously to the same board, allowing Pinterest to be used as a vehicle for collaboration. At its essence, Pinterest works to connect people, their interests, and the resources available online. Using the tool in a learning environment allows the students to connect their learning to social groups outside of the classroom context, whether family, friends, or other networks as seen in Pierce's anthropology course. This is achieved through the comment and repin functionalities. Pinterest can also be used to showcase student work and provide an authentic audience for school projects. This is especially applicable to the visual arts, where student work can be posted and critiqued, but could apply equally to writing or other types of projects. All of these implementations can potentially increase the meaning of the research and content curation done using Pinterest, which can lead to increased engagement. If you are already on Pinterest or plan to be so in the future, it is also important to know about the controversy surrounding the pin it to win it atmosphere. There are currently two camps as concerns copyrights of content being published in curation tools such as Pinterest. As designers, we sometimes face challenges when finding or including image resources in the development of learning solutions. It is important to have a strong understanding of copyright and fair use applications. In the references, I've included an interesting journal article by a law student who both clearly outlines copyright law and predicts how things might shake out in the future for Pinterest. Now that you've been introduced to Pinterest, its functionality, and current applications for educational purposes, I hope you will further explore some of the resources included at the end of the presentation. This concludes our lesson on Pinterest.